Hello and welcome to the fucking night vision episode of Skunk Bunker.
It's like pitch black in my room.
Oh my god, you closed that laptop.
Oh my god, it is so dark. Like I want
to see if it records. You gonna keep talking?
No. Oh yeah.
And it's glow in the dark, and it's his dragons, and it's pretty sick. Just glow in the dark over there. And yeah, I am a haunted man. So what?
What the fuck is the creator's name again? Daddy Kaplan?
Oh yeah, Jeff Kaplan.
Daddy Kaplan is also a Hanzo.
Filthy Hanzo main. That's why Scatter Arrow made it so long, because Jeff Kaplan was like, "Give it to me,
like
Daddy."
Scatter Arrow.
He's like, it's the only way I can get kills.
Here in Overwatch, we have one rule: the Scatter Arrow stays.
No, sadly it didn't.
I loved killing tracers with the scatter arrow.
Make Hanzo great again.
I'm an Echo main.
I cannot use Echo's kit. Though I tried a little bit today and
it clicks with me. I don't know.
Improved.
I'd be flying around, be shooting people, be sticking and shit.
I like Ash a lot. She's super fun.
I can use 2/3 of Echo. But I mean, like, the main actual targeting and everything and the one ability I'm set
I think
on.
I played as Echo.
Never used the one right.
Which one? The beam?
I don't remember.
With the grenades.
I can't remember it. Whichever one is the left.
Grenades?
That's grenades.
Yeah, because the beam is the
right
bumper.
beam, yeah.
Okay. I think a Moira main would be the most accurate. My main shifts like every couple of months.
Yeah, I mean, mine really, like, I feel like in all technicality I would just be like a tank main in general.
I can't main support.
I haven't been good at tanks at all. I'm only good at flying characters. I mained Pharah before Echo.
I love that Zarya game going boo-boo.
Hate Zarya.
I can't stand her.
I was tearing
She's
through
so
some
hard to play.
Sigmas.
She's fucking hot as all hell.
Alright, hottest Overwatch character.
Oh.
Actually, we shouldn't do this. This is pretty cringy.
Yeah, this is pretty cringy.
That's...
I mean, but there's no correct answer in this situation.
Nice and short to cut out. Alright, what are we talking about?
I think Genji is the hottest Overwatch character.
I mean, McCurry, though.
Look at his little boot feet.
I think Zenyatta's pretty fucking hot.
Yeah, I mean, I'd fuck a robot.
I want his robot tongue to fit in my human ass.
Gotta have Bastion jerking me off and just be like, take that and come, you fucking toaster.
You toaster.
Yeah, and then his bird comes in.
Just like,
and then I come in, the bird.
In his cloaca.
Yeah. It's saying, oh, not my cloaca.
Parrot.
Safe sex only. What is it?
It's like a fucking, like, Tweety bird or some bullshit.
Alright, even hotter.
Hey, all I know is, like, it's probably at least got a twig up its cloaca already.
Oh my god.
Oh, and then you're sounding too.
Why is this like this? Let's move on because I don't believe any of this will make it in.
We shouldn't do this with the lights off. We're going stir crazy.
I actually did have a subject I was mildly interested in.
What's that?
I was listening to an interview with Maxwell Adams, the creator of Grim Adventures of Billy Mandy, and one of the things he talked about real quick was the fact that, like, the pilot he had was just a, like, college film he had made called like, just Billy and Mandy, and the premise is Billy trying to drill into his own head to release his inner demons, and, like, he was like, yeah, it's really gory, and I remember I was thinking, like, why is there such, I don't know how to put it, of, like, a weird correlation between these 90s cartoon writers who get, like, wildly famous cartoons and the fact that they started off as, like, horrifying animation artists. Like, the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy had, like, that gore and he's all into the macabre and, like, dark stuff. The guy who created Ed, Edd n Eddy, one of the things that he showed them to get a show was these things called the Brothers Grunt, which are these, like, disgusting gray looking, like, weird just things that literally the opening is peeling open like what looks like a giant slab of back skin, and they're just like under the first layer as people, and it's horrifying looking.
It's the kind of shit I want to draw. I want to start drawing real abstract horror shit.
Well, there's those, and then there's the one that I always think of, which is Joan Vasquez.
Yeah, I was about to mention Joan Vasquez and Johnny the Homicidal Maniac before.
No reason to get a children's show, because his only thing that he had done is Johnny the Homicidal Maniac, who is someone who is a murderer. Like, the entire thing is centered around this murderer. And Nickelodeon was like, I think you could do a kid's show. And the weirdest part is, these are like popular. People love
Great
these
shows.
Billy and Mandy and Ed and Nettie were on for so fucking long, and then Invader Zim may have only had like 3 seasons, but it's like
and a movie
still sells fucking merchandise. That was the other point, is that it's still getting a movie.
No,
it's had a movie. Yeah, Netflix.
What?
Yeah, Netflix got it. Invader Zim like 2 years ago.
No, Ed and Nettie had a movie.
Ed and Nettie.
Yeah, Ed and Nettie had a movie.
Yeah, they had They even had...
finally meet Eddie's brother.
Yeah, he's a dick.
He's a fucking dickhead. Yeah. And then they're like, well, now we feel bad for you, so we're gonna fucking...
Be your friend.
Be your friend, and that was it. Wasn't that the last, like...
Yeah,
that was the last thing of Ed and Nettie.
No.
Sounds right.
No, they technically have a season afterwards, but I think if we're really taking into account the season, like, takes place before, because they still treat them the same... And there's no mention of Eddie's brother or anything. So I think they made the last season.
Seasons of Ed and Nettie, is there?
Oh, I'm gonna guess 6. Holy shit, that's bright.
I'm gonna guess like 8.
I might be wrong about this, but I'm pretty sure the first SpongeBob movie is technically supposed to be like the end of the SpongeBob timeline.
Yeah. And then everything after the first SpongeBob movie is technically not canon, actually. Which is bizarre to think, because there's so many movies and like 17 seasons that just don't matter. Not that they don't matter.
I think they just like take place before the movie.
They probably pulled some Zelda shit and tried to Frankenstein a timeline together.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, see, it works. And then you look at it and it's not.
It's just a pile of super glue and garbage.
It's super glue in the sun. It's dripping.
Just some slop.
Like that, Tim, like the time we tried to fucking Gorilla Glue the mirror of my Saturn. That was fucking wild.
Oh no, okay, so that did take place. So, at least on this, it has season 5 taking place before the movie, and then a single episode of season 6. Which that might be what I'm thinking of, is the fact that there was like one episode afterwards.
That's pretty cool.
But yeah, about 5 seasons in a movie. Not bad. Like, that's really good for a fucking cartoon. Usually they get ripped off before they actually end.
Amazing World of Gumball is actually doing pretty good. It's been on for a while.
Does it have a spin-off?
It has, yeah, I just saw that on the site I watched the cartoons on. Hold on. It was like, I think it's Elmore Chronicles. I haven't watched it yet, but it's not, like, I think it's the
regular show is also on for a while.
Your regular show had like 10
It had a really good ending.
It got a definitive ending.
I won't go into spoilers.
Yeah, we're not going to spoil the ending.
Adventure Time also got a really
Adventure
ending.
Time was fantastic.
I'm glad Cartoon Network is at least having the decency to let the cartoons end.
Okay, I'm waiting for all of the Distant Lands specials to come out, then I'm going to fucking do a free trial of HBO and watch them all.
Oh, are they doing more than just BMO?
Oh,
yeah.
Wait, what the fuck?
I thought it was all just BMO.
No, there's one the next one is Marceline and Princess Bubblegum.
Aww.
Then I think Finn and Jake are gonna get one, then Peppermint Butler gets one.
I love that Peppermint Butler gets one.
Mm-hmm. But yeah.
What's the last movie y'all guys saw?
Like in theaters, or?
Nah, just the last one you sat down and thoroughly intook and like fully watched.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Would you count... the last movie I've watched is a DC animated movie.
Okay. Is it like feature length?
Yes.
Yeah.
It just was straight to DVD, as most of them are.
Jesse, was that one movie that you showed me? With the time travel.
The bear thing?
The bear thing isn't time travel.
It's a comedy. It was on Netflix.
Oh, Palm Springs.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I like Palm Springs. It was fun.
Yeah,
It was like the last movie I really watched.
it immediately started off, and Tim was like, "Okay, Jesse, I see you."
Last one I saw was Django Unchained.
How is that?
Fucking splendid. 10 out of 10. Leo DiCaprio says the N-word so many times.
Oh, man.
This gets an extra
funny.
point for every time Leo says the N-word. Count it up at home, kids.
He gets an extra rotten tomato from me. No, but seriously, that movie's really good.
Mine's Superman basically gains cancer and has to deal with the fact that he's gonna die.
Gains cancer.
He's like sun poisoned or something. And then there's it's called Superman All-Star. It's an old story. I think it's one of the better Superman. I was actually using it as help for Publish Me, I Dare You.
Oh, yeah.
For
Have you been working on that?
yeah, I got a couple in mind. I think the first one would be the DCU.
You gotta get some scripts written out.
Yeah, scripts.
I see what you're going for.
But no, I knew nothing about One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest before than like Danny DeVito was in it and like Jack Nicholson.
Oh wait, that's the one that Danny DeVito is a wonderful person for.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, well, okay.
Oh wait, no,
so,
I'm thinking of Matilda.
No, so when we were sitting down to watch it, I was like, "Is this a comedy?" No, it is not a comedy. Just for those of you who didn't know, it is most definitely not a comedy.
I had a similar reaction when I saw, I don't remember the name of the movie, is Will Ferrell's like only serious role where he finds out his life is dictated by this writer who has named her character him and accidentally described him, so now, but the problem is the character has to die. Like, for some reason, I think the editors or something, she has to kill the character, but she's almost certain that he's going to kill him too. And Will Ferrell's just this serious character going through basically what she writes as she tries to figure out a way not to kill him or something. It had a really interesting ending, and it's not a bad movie, but I just remember seeing, oh, Will Ferrell, I'm in the mood for a comedy, leaving it on TV, then a half an hour in, there's no jokes. It's not like there's some, I don't get why you'd do that. Like, it's just the office humor. Like, the simple, little lines, but nothing that actually was, written to be like, oh, I can't, they're gonna piss themselves laughing. It's the weirdest fucking thing.
So, when you said simple geometry, or whatever, just,
What? No one said simple
you said something simple, or either geometry, and I was like, huh,
I didn't.
Hanzo. I don't know. I thought you said something simple.
I think I said something was written simple, but I don't know where the fuck you got geometry from.
No, mine went simple. Scatter arrow. Simple geometry.
Tim got that Hanzo brain right.
Alright, you guys, you go to sleep and then you wake up, and then you wake up and it's just black, and then you're like, whoa. And then you get up out of your bed and it's still black, but you're still it still feels like your floor whenever you wake up underneath your feet.
Yeah.
And you're walking and your feet are going. It's like you're gone. And then as you go, the darkness emerges into a forest, and you're walking in the forest, and you look back and your room wasn't there anymore, just more forest. Now you're just in the forest. You're just walking along. You're still walking along, and then you look up. What do you see?
Shia LaBeouf.
What do you see?
Actual cannibal.
What do you see?
My fucking tears. I'd be terrified.
What do you see?
I didn't know that's what you were
See
trying to
your
do.
tears.
I thought you were doing that whole thing for the audience.
I was
If I had realized that's where we were going, I would have let my mind go with that.
Yeah, I was trying to let you guys just come up with something on the spot.
All I thought of was you're walking through the woods and then you see him. Shia LaBeouf. Actual cannibal. Shia
Oh my god.
LaBeouf.
My favorite part of the video they did with the live performance is just the one kid quiet.
I still love the fact that whole thing ends with just Shia LaBeouf
Slow
standing up.
clapping, yeah.
I wanna binge an anime.
Smitty sent me some animes that she recommended are really good.
Oh, really?
We should watch them. Check them out.
I want to
One
watch
Piece.
Hunter x Hunter. I want to do Bleach.
I want to watch Hunter x Hunter.
I don't like what I hear about the creator of just the idea that he'll just stop writing it for years on end and then come back.
You mean hiatus?
Yeah, I don't.
It's okay. The anime has a whole finish.
Does it?
I mean, not like the same finish as obviously. It has a conclusion, I'm pretty sure.
I was gonna say, with you living here, you could have Tim actually watch One Piece now.
ReZero, though. It's a really good anime.
Alright, my
Yeah, I mean, like, somebody rates it, but I don't want to.
Oh my god, yeah.
ReZero so far gets a solid
my God, I don't-
7 out of 10 from me.
I don't know why it made me laugh, but like when you
It
said
says it
something,
gets a solid 9
you
out
said
of 10
something, and
for
you
me.
immediately just went.
Sorry.
Though I'm on episode 10.
Just like your head shot forward when you
That,
did it.
that anime played with my emotions so much. It
I
literally, like, takes you and builds a foundation on you of just, like, the stress. Like, what the fuck is the character going to go through? Like, you literally see this character transition into madness. And then, it's kind of like a butterfly effect in a way.
Yeah, my neighbor Totoro is really scary.
Dude, my Neighbor Totoro was my favorite horror film.
I actually didn't know what the fuck you guys were talking about. I was.
ReZero.
Oh, okay. I've watched that, right?
No.
I think I
It just
tried.
came out with a second season.
Third. I thought.
Second.
I thought it was third, you said.
Second.
No, it's second.
God.
Okay.
Pilgrim.
Well, I'm a fucking idiot then.
You fucking peasant.
Don't get mad at me for being wrong.
Shit.
Alright, I'll just go cry in the corner for
Quiet.
a few hours.
Silence.
Is it on Netflix?
I don't really watch anime, but I did watch one anime that's really good. It's called 91 Days, and it's about the American Mafia, and this dude gets his family killed as a kid by some rival mob. And then he slowly grows up and starts taking revenge one by one, and it's really good. 10 out of 10.
Tim, you gotta watch Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
I don't like that anime.
Do you not like Brotherhood or the original?
I don't know.
I thought you just said I don't like anime. I was like, okay.
I don't
Face lie,
like
you cow.
that one. I remember watching it. It would come on Adult Swim, and I think it was so boring.
I mean, do be kind of bland.
It's slow sometimes. I really like it.
Oh, it's definitely like a decent. Brotherhood is the better one.
I have heard different opinions. I've heard people really prefer regular.
I've only heard people say Brotherhood's good, but then again, I'm not an anime weeboo.
They're like,
Trash.
I want to say 70% the same.
It's closer to 50 because whereas the actual story itself diverges off in big ways near the end, there are very key character stuff and characters that are different. Like one of the main characters, Mustang, is a wildly different character in regular as opposed to Brotherhood.
Well, I know one of them is closer to the manga because I want to say it's Brotherhood that's closer to the manga.
Brotherhood is because
Yeah, because they were making the show and they were like, well, you need to write more story for us to adapt into the anime. And she's like, I don't think I will. I'll work at my own pace, so I know it's good. And they were like, alright, well, we're writing the story without you then. And she was like, well, I'll just
make it again.
Brotherhood. Do it again.
Quick, what was the last thing you wore for Halloween?
I don't know. I
don't
wanted to be a pirate, and then I wanted to go to the bank and ask for a bunch of gold coins, like $1 coins, like the gold ones, and then just walk around with a bunch of gold doubloons, and like go to stores as a pirate and pay an illegal tender that are gold coins.
I just I had the full thought of you just getting mugged in full pirate costume because you decided to go way too much with your props.
Don't take me money.
Yeah, stop stomping on me mud hole.
So I want us to go as like out to a Halloween party as like a group of mafiosos where we wear like the fucking fedoras and just like have a fucking, but with those like silly ass circle glasses. Smoking cigars.
Jesse holding too many wieners, Linetti.
I know the costume I wanted is like a pumpkin suit. Like it's a.
Alright, well, this isn't what I discussed.
Well, Tim,
Connor, I'm voting you out.
Where are we gonna get 4 mafioso suits?
eBay.
Spirit Halloween.
How much are they gonna be? Because I don't know.
$20.
You say that like I absolutely know.
Connor, you can also just fucking dress up.
I don't have dress-up clothes.
Yeah, you do.
No, I have a vest that fell to pieces after I took
Connor's
that
lying,
nice
dude.
picture.
Connor's sus. He's lying.
I was in electrical.
I was an admin.
I was fixing the wires.
I was swiping the
Body
code. I
and
can't get it
security.
down.
Oh.
No, Connor doesn't have an alibi. We gotta vote him out.
You can't vote me out. I'm dead. If there's a body in security and you fucking reported it and you two were in spaces, that means I'm the one that's dead, so it's one of you fuckers.
Well, you didn't say anything.
Because I'm dead. I'm not supposed to talk.
No, because you're sus.
I can't. It can't have been me. I'm dead, Tim.
Well, how are you talking then?
Yeah.
Because you guys couldn't figure out how that works. You needed help.
He's pretty sus. He's talking.
It still doesn't mean you're able to vote me out. I'm dead.
I vote for Connor.
You can't. It's not an option.
I vote
It's like
Connor
Bernie
out.
Sanders. It's not an option anymore.
Connor, you will forever live in a black void of space.
I'm already dead. Inside and out.
Connor,
You already live
what if
in
you had a
black
fate
void.
worse than death?
Hmm?
Would you want to live forever? And suffer a fate worse than death?
Sorry.
What do you mean and suffer?
Sorry.
Do you mean that if I live forever, something's gonna happen to me that
Oh
counts
yeah,
as worse than
something
death?
will happen.
Or you just
to you.
mean me living forever is the fate worse than death?
No, you'll live forever, and then you'll experience supernova kaboom, and then you'll fucking
In the
be adrift in space forever. For eternity.
Okay, but like spaghettification. What if he hits a black hole?
Oh, I mean, he's still living through that.
I'm just not conscious anymore.
Also, what's gonna stop your momentum?
What do you mean?
Something gotta hit him.
Yeah, but that'll just send him in the other direction.
I mean, yeah, but like, still, unless he's splatted.
Lost
Just on the
cosmonauts.
fucking, yeah, just on the fucking
Just gets
meteorite.
blasted into the fucking asteroid belt.
What would you guys do if you were walking through the city and a brick fell on your head from a 3-story building?
Likely
Stop
die.
breathing, yeah.
Yeah.
We don't get much of a choice in this scenario.
Okay, what if it fell and then it just like you like, looked up at the last second, and as soon as you like looked at it, you like kind of got into like defense guard, and then like as soon as the brick hit you, like Super Smash Bros. Perfect reflected it, and it was like, and then the brick started doing flips away.
I would mostly just be curious as to like how long has my body been able to do that?
I don't know, but no one else saw it, and then you try and tell people, and they're like, okay, Jesse.
I wouldn't tell anyone.
I would have to experiment and drop another brick.
Yeah,
on my head
I was
from-
about to be like, I would try to like test to see if I could deflect anything else.
Yeah, you know what? That's probably a lot smarter than straight back with a brick.
Which makes you feel better. My initial answer was I'd come here and have one of you try and punch me for me to deflect it. But I absolutely know that it just wouldn't, and I'd get whaled in the mouth, and you'd all be like, real good job, Connor, fucking tard.
Oh my god. Riley was getting pissed because Tim and I were picking on him because he was like, yeah, no, if you flash your high beams at a red light, it'll turn green. We're like, okay, Riley. No, it doesn't.
It doesn't work.
Yeah, it does. He was
No, it
so
doesn't.
insistent.
No, he like actually thinks that.
I'm sorry, Riley, but if you hear this from the bottom of my heart, you're wrong.
We looked it up and
Yeah, we even looked it up, and like it was like, oh, it's just a myth.
No, like you can watch whenever the other light turns.
Yeah, we
turns
called
red.
him out on it. We were like, dude, you just watch the fucking. Yeah, you can see it.
It turns red, and then your light turns green 4 seconds.
And then there was one time where he couldn't see it, and I remember being in the car for this, and he's like flashing it, and I'm like looking at him, like, kind of funny it doesn't work. And he's like, it works. It works. And he did it to the other light where you could see it, and you just like, see. And I was like,
buddy, you're timing it. So, what are you most excited for about this next couple months?
Buying actual wrestling tights.
I don't know. I haven't felt a lot of excitement in my life.
Dude, that's a solid mood.
Did any of you attempt to listen to the Creamcast?
No.
No?
I don't even know what that is.
That's Flash Gets and Meat Canyon do a podcast together, and if we're being honest, it's fucking funny as shit.
I've been watching Joe Rogan's podcast. But that's enough about those podcasts.
This is the Skunk Bunker.
Well, actually, I've actually been listening to Skunk Bunker a lot. Whenever I edit them.
Dude, big fan. Big fan we got here.
Biggest fan, boy Hunter.
I bet you want us all to sign your peck.
Yeah. I'm the biggest fan. I have my own signature on my wall.
I'll leave a lipstick
times.
stain on your Packer.
Ooh.
I feel like that's sexual harassment, but what?
Hey,
Skunk Bunker doesn't have an HR yet.
we call that flirting here at the Skunk Bunker.
We cut
that. Yeah, that's
should
that's
sexual harassment. We call that flirting here at Skunk Bunker.
I already had to censor because I said a really bad word relating to that.
well, that's not good.
So, yeah. It's over. Let's move on.
I did have something I was gonna say. Oh, do you think the 4 of us with hammers could take Joe Rogan in a fight?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Dude, Tim's feral energy.
But Joe Rogan is an actual trained MMA fighter.
Okay, but Tim is a feral man.
Actually, you know what? No, I don't know if we could.
If we all came at him at once, like...
If we caught him by supreme surprise, yes. But
okay, no,
if he was squared up ready for it, I think we might lose.
My thing is, he only has 2 hands, and we have 4 hammers to his 2 kneecaps.
Do you know how hard Joe Rogan can punch? And do you know how hard Joe Rogan can kick?
Oh, I'm not saying that all of us are making it out of this conscious.
My favorite concept of this is whoever's at the front of the line is done for the rest of this. This is essentially 1 shield and 3 guys fighting Joe Rogan.
3 guys fight Joe Rogan with their 4th friend as a meat shield.
I like how Tim was like, yeah, I like Joe Rogan's podcast. I'm like, yeah, we can pick him up.
Joe Rogan, this is an official challenge from the Skunk Bunker.
I had an actual transition for that in my head, which was Tim was like, listen to the Joe Rogan podcast. My brother was like, how would we usurp Joe
mark
Rogan?
my word, if we ever make it big, I will message Joe Rogan personally, and I will spar him.
What about...
I was going to say, Connor's getting trained in wrestling.
Yeah, and Joe Rogan hates wrestlers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Connor will be the meat
I was
shield.
going to say, he's
But I'm a
softened on it.
bitch,
He doesn't
and I
hate
will
pro
put
wrestling
on
yet.
headgear and maybe body gear, because one body shot I'll be fucking wheezing.
Okay.
Because I've seen him fucking kicking him.
None of us are in shape either. Which
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
So,
we
so
gotta
we
take it into account.
literally we just.
I took all this into account. Joe Rogan
beat the
wins.
fuck
I
out
didn't
of
think
me.
for a second we'd win that fight.
But I always had the curiosity of like actually going up against an actual fighter with like my no experience. in
Okay,
fighting,
so-
just to see how bad I can beat, or like if I surprise myself.
Like, do we each start on a side of Joe?
No,
or
it's
just the 4 of us in a cluster, head on.
Yeah. Bowling alley. It's like,
He just runs in.
That's a strike. Alright, new one. The 4 of us with 1 hammer between all of us versus Alex Jones.
I feel like Hunter and Alex Jones would just have a conversation.
it'd actually be me and Alex Jones versus you 3. No, Alex Jones is like good at like Brazilian jiu-jitsu and like
Is he
shit.
really?
I think he's like talented in fighting.
I mean, I think he's
rel-
Alex Jones.
I think he's relatively in shape too.
Alright,
Actually,
alright.
it's not just fat.
One more.
Remember when he took I forget what he was on, but he took those two side-by-side pictures and just him
He was
running.
red.
Yeah, he's
Supplement thing.
That's his supplement.
He's just
Yeah.
like,
That's his workout thing. And he was like, "See, I took it. What I look like afterwards." And he just read.
Steven Seagal versus a lot of mean comments on Twitter.
The
don't know
mean
who that
comments
is.
on Twitter.
Yes.
Jason Seagal, weak-spirited man.
Steven Seagal.
Oh, Steven Seagal?
Yeah, Steven Seagal. You know, like,
he not put on
The
that.
actor?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, he's
a martial artist.
Yeah, the one who knows paleontology.
Yeah, he was like, oh, wait, okay.
You're thinking of Jason
I'm
Segel.
thinking Jason Segel. Yeah, okay.
Jason Statham.
I'm a little bit toted. But yeah, he pulled out on target with weak will. He official Russian? Maybe.
He got fat shamed.
Oh, that's sad. But I
He's pretty
mean,
fat. Though.
he's.
He was one South Park had in those like safe space episodes. There was him. There was Vin Diesel, Demi Lovato. Oh, I thought there was one more.
What mean things have been said about Vin Diesel on Twitter?
It's more Vin Diesel says not to fat shame people and then posts these pictures of him like ripped as all hell showing off that it kind of just defeats the purpose.
What do you mean?
No, he's allowed
No,
to.
no, I'm
Yeah.
not. I'm not saying that's my opinion. I'm saying that's why he was in the
other
show.
people's arguments.
That's the whole argument in the show. People are yelling at Rebel Wilson for losing weight, and
That's-
I hated that.
That is the stupidest thing. I don't want to start on this conversation. Yeah, we'll
Rebel
get
Wilson
canceled.
lost a lot of fucking weight though.
I didn't really see the pictures, but like I heard people were like really surprised. They're like, "Wow, look at her. She looks really good."
I like Rebel Wilson. She's fun.
I know she was a big old ass for a while.
Oh my god.
You pull it up? Yeah.
Holy shit!
Huh?
Rebel Wilson. Here. Look.
That's the fat girl from
Pitch Perfect.
Yeah, fat Australian girl.
Let me see. Was she in Night of Museum?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, was she?
Yeah, the security guard.
Yeah,
Yeah, she
look
was-
at her.
She lost a lot of weight, and then people on Twitter was like, "Well,
You a fucking skinny bitch.
what an
you come
asshole!
for?
What an asshole! You're supposed to be fat like the rest of us."
You're the funny fat girl. Now you're just a funny girl.
No,
Come
you're
on.
just a skinny white bitch who's hilarious. Like, no, dude. Let her do her, bud.
And then there's
You can have a good body and not be fat shaming.
I'm she's a little bit Australian, bravo from Sheep on the Barbie.
What was I saying? That was another.
Bravo for her and Bobby, have a good time.
Nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedy.
I think it's autism. No, I'm trying to think.
My autism's actually like peaking. That's clipping.
That was pretty fucking good.
Oh, what the fuck's her name?
I think it's autism.
She was in Trainwreck.
Oh, yeah, Amy Schumer.
Amy Schumer, yes.
Awful person.
She's
I
apparently
hate
a
her.
lot better now.
What do you mean?
Uh,
I just want to get better after her. She's a plagiarist.
No,
Yeah,
before
yeah,
she was like an
for a
awful
while.
person, I just hated her. And people
I
were
liked her for a bit. She was okay for a bit.
her?
She
Dude,
got so annoying.
I wouldn't wipe my fat, sweaty vagina with an Amy Schumer movie.
I watched a couple of her like shows episodes, and I was like thoroughly unimpressed. On
Some of her
Comedy
earlier comedy is genuinely funny, because I remember the first special I ever saw of her I thought was actually funny, and then it got so much worse. But I was gonna say, I think it's her boyfriend has like autism or Asperger or Down syndrome, some kind of mental disorder. And there's this really interesting concept where she's just kind of like, yeah, most people think that it'd be a problem communicating, but he can't lie. He'll just say things to me, and honestly, whether they're good or bad, the communication is amazing for it. I never have to guess what he's thinking. And it just intertwines with a couple little scenes of like one where she's holding up the shirt and he's just like, no, that's shit. And then like another one just, you look really beautiful today. And like no emotion in it, but like the thought of that is so touching that he's just not gonna lie to her. even in the basic form of I just really love it looks like shit.
Well, he could be lying the whole time.
Yeah, he could be lying about it.
Milton is convinced that his little brother is faking autism. Keep in mind, this little brother supposedly would have been faking autism for something around 20 years.
How old is this little brother now?
20-something, I believe.
How do you...
Right? Like, how do you commit to that? How do you commit to that bit?
Also, autism is such a wide spectrum. I'm pretty sure every single one of us at this table is on the spectrum somehow.
Oh,
absolutely.
Yeah.
I believe I took an autism test with Connor's girlfriend. She scored higher than me.
I'm not even like trying to be mean.
Bad. Is this like a golf situation where I want the lowest score?
No,
I want to.
Misty was more autistic than I was.
Yeah.
Mine was actually fairly low. I think I was like under 20%.
I'm convinced I'm dyslexic.
I swear I am. I read backwards sometimes.
I had this conversation
my
with my mom.
eyes trace backwards to I read them.
Mine will just take letters from other words and be like, yeah, those are in that one.
I do that.
I'll be halfway through my paragraph, and then I'll go all the way back at the top, and I'll start reading it again. And then I catch myself, and I'm like,
I just do that for comprehension.
I sometimes I'll read.
no, I'm just reading casually, and I'll be right in the middle, and I'll just.
Sometimes I'll read a whole paragraph and realize I didn't retain a single word of it, and I have to go back and reread it.
That's just normal.
Well, I'll do it 5 or 6 times.
But I've been trying to get real good at scanning my eyes across and slow, as fast processing it as possible with the words that I've seen.
I know there was a program, I forget the name of it, but it was you can set it to a certain amount of words you want to be able to read per minute, and it'll just flash the words one at a time, so your brain processes them.
There is
to train your brain to keep up with it.
There was a GIF going around that would it was basically that. It would flash words real slow and be like, this is a basic reading level, and then it would speed it up, now you're reading really fast. And
I saw
that's
that.
all.
But no, I had the conversation about dyslexia with my mom. With my mom, I was really I'm starting to think I'm dyslexic. My mom was just like, you might be. We didn't test for that. And I was like, oh, I was expecting you to say that that's not possible. And she's like, no, it would explain a lot. And I just was just like, oh, fuck. Fair enough.
You were I was hoping you would comfort me and say that is not a possibility, but
in a sense, it
Let
is
me
a
hold
bit...
your hand.
Okay.
I guess this affirmation works too.
It's in a sense it's more comforting because then I'm not just a fucking idiot, which is what I thought the actual truth was I can't read books easily because I'm just stupid. But no, it turns out I might be dyslexic, and that might be why I can't read well.
I'm gonna go get my chocolate milk.
That's literally just a solid bar.
I'm sorry, people. I'm sorry.
I found out a way to make things louder, isolated audio out loud.
Oh, that hurt.
You just turn on the lights. I forgot we were in the dark.
So did I. I got fully used to it.
Can we call the fans when we get them bunklings?
Yeah.
I was gonna think of bunker babies.
Little bunklings.
A little tootin' scootin' little guy.
I'm gonna call him the vicious of the Netherlands.
Vicious that I hate.
Alright, yeah, bleep that.
No, it's okay, I suck dick, you don't have to bleep mine.
I think there's only one person who hasn't had a dick in their mouth.
At this table?
Maybe.
Would that be Tim?
Probably.
What do you mean probably? have you had it or not?
Alright, let's go around the table and say whether or not we've had penis in the
Seems like you immediately realized what you said and wanted out as soon as possible.
I will start off. I had not had any penis.
Oh my god.
It's okay, neither have I. Raise his eyebrows suspiciously. Looks around room. Hot, right guys?
I just love there was only one of us. Just me?
There's only one of us who hasn't had a dick in their mouth.
We have to
and
record
just in
so
your brain,
much.
Go back. Fuck.
We have to record so much extra because this episode is basically half getting cut out.
Yeah.
This is staying in.
No.
Absolutely.
What did you guys eat today?
No one's actually pushing you into this. You keep like almost stumbling.
I have.
Really?
That's
Yeah.
impressive.
That's impressive. How do you do that?
I'm bendy.
He's like my lack of any abdomen.
Never wanted to.
It's not fun. It's more like sucking a dick than it is getting your dick
I
sucked.
was gonna say that was always one reason, but more of which I had the thought of like, I don't want to come in my mouth. Where the fuck's it gonna go? It's just gonna shoot. Yeah, no, we're getting to that story.
We already had a conversation on Skunk Punk over kid.
I already ousted Jesse for just texting me randomly?
Yeah. Well, no, he ousted himself.
Yeah.
He was like, "Did I send you a picture?" And you were like, "Send me a picture. I wouldn't be. We would be friends."
I would have been so fucking pissed at that time.
What?
Yeah.
Jeppy just
like,
blasted one.
Yeah. Just fucking went for
I
it.
forget who said it. One of you guys like, you were just like, go full armadillo style.
No. It's really how it be though.
Oh my god.
Like,
So you guys haven't done that?
I mean, definitely, like, the best I can do is just give it a little lick. Just go.
It's gonna be awful.
I don't know how close. I haven't tried recently, but like I like was able to like nip it.
I
was
tried
able to
once
give it
in
like
high
a little
school, and
scrape
then
with my
like
teeth.
I tried once in high school, and then as I got close enough, my brain was like, "Wait, why the fuck? I don't want to fucking come in my own mouth."
Well, I mean, just don't fucking come then, bud. Just
Easier said than done.
I remember you acting like you're gonna kiss
I
your dick
remember
and
we were
shit.
hanging out with Nami playing Magic. She goes, I ripped up your ribs, and I instantly went down and slicked my dick. And they were like, that was really fast. I like how you didn't think about that. I was like,
Great, come into the
Actually,
bed.
I'm doing like a no fap thing for October.
Fuck that.
good luck.
I haven't jerked off in like since before I came over last.
Well then, what that means
been
is,
8 days.
as your homies, we're gonna have to send you porn every day.
Go for it. Today.
I normally masturbate like every day, but like one day I was just like, I don't masturbate at other people's houses. Other people's houses. So I just got home from last time I was here, and I was like, I'm just gonna keep this going. And
Let's
Now, do you feel better or do you feel ill?
I feel better.
Do you feel more
I do.
powerful like this?
I
More strength from all the goo inside of you?
I actually saw this picture one time that someone was talking about like how they jerk off all the time and how like makes them like feel better, and someone just posted a picture in the comments that was like, actually semen retention is good because it produces active hormones that make you think better, perform better, it makes you sleep better, it makes you fucking work out better, and you retain knowledge and the whole fucking bit. I was like, oh, I might save my nut a little bit, might store up my vials.
I'm just way too horny, way too often.
Oh, I feel that.
Me too, but if it's just like the option's not even on the table, then it's hard to like get to that point. But
Well, that's
I just kind of got there.
like I've not done it before. Like if there've gone whole days when I'm just like I don't feel like it. Like it's never been a specific problem. It just always.
It has for me. It's been pretty bad actually.
I feel that.
This
I
is
think
like
I've
liberating.
I don't think I've ever actively attempted to not blast.
You know, I've never been like, yeah, I'm gonna participate in No Nut November. I'm like, I'm gonna nut all of November, bud.
Nah, November's my birthday.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
like, I'm getting
blasted.
birthday sex.
I'm. Whether someone else is there or not, there will be birthday sex.
Exactly.
Whether it's with someone or with myself. Someone's
Birthday
someone's
nuts
nipping on my
will
dick.
be had. Birthday nuts will be blasted.
So sad. Sighs so nervously. This is here. I'm going to spend my birthday alone. Sighs. I'm not getting my dick sucked. Lovely viewers out there, if you can send me some virtual dick sucking. Please, that would be so good. I just need my dick sucked for my birthday.
Well, Hunter, we've established you can reach.
I really like the fact that not one of us ever stop you as these start.
It's
No one knows what's gonna
that's
happen.
literally all I ask.
Sigh.
Rose eyes.
Sighs. If only there was someone here.
There's only someone who's just as horny as me. Sigh. Alright, that's fucking.
I don't like this kept going.
Get used. This is gonna be like a 2 hour
Pick off
episode
my
for
eyelash,
15 minutes
eat
of
it, she
content.
loves me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so the thing says 50 minutes, but it actually only says 20 minutes.
But,
Part of me wants to make a bad decision.
What's that?
I'm gonna make coffee.
Don't do that. You need sleep.
What time is it? It's
Also-
1:43.
rambunctious on the Ted Man.
I don't know if we've ever established that we only ever record these at night.
In the middle of the night,
I mean,
underneath a sleeping over.
Yeah, like my body's like,
Nah, that's
you're
mean
shut
to
down.
Ted.
Like you're gonna die, bruv. As soon as you hit that bed, it's game.
Oh, I love it.
You want to drink some grog?
Boy, I'm full of fucking
Yeah?
pee.
You want to get some grogs?
Yeah.
You guys want to get some grogs?
I mean,
You have grog?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, we can get some grogs.
All right, Doug. Well, shit.
oh, why?
Suicide is badass.
So anyway, I started blasting.
You guys ever like wear a shirt that's too long whenever you're peeing, and then like it accidentally like dangles in front of your stream while you're peeing,
I
get
remem-
the tip of your shirt wet?
I remember when I was in elementary school. I was sitting in the toilet and I fell in, and my whole back was like soaked.
That's rough.
So I was in the bathroom for a really long time. I took my shirt off and I was like blow drying it. And the teachers were like, "What are you doing?" And I came out, my shirt was all wet, and they were like actually like crying for me because they felt bad because they were yelling at me and I couldn't do anything.
I had 2 times have been the most angering that I've accidentally pissed on myself.
You were angry?
I was angry about it because I went to the bathroom, and one of them I sat down to pee, and I had leaned back, and just my dick just like shifted and shot pee out the little bit of area between the fucking toilet bowl and the fucking toilet seat I was sitting on, so it just shot straight out like into my pants. I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
Were you home?
Yeah, I was home for that one.
Oh,
Like,
thank
thank
God.
God. Like, I was home for that
I
one.
did that.
The other one, however, I was just out someplace and I had like unfastened on at the urinal, and I had like I was holding the belt to the side, and as I'm peeing, it slips and it just like slaps the pee like everywhere.
I did that.
And it didn't get on me, but I just had to like waddle over and clean off my belt. But I just like flung pee into the fucking distance
I was
hard.
gonna say, the worst I've dealt with was one time, like in the middle of the night, I woke up and I took, my packer out of the hole in my pajama pants, and then accidentally dropped one of the drawstrings in front of the stream, and like hit it, and I'm like, that's fucking foul. Gotta take these off and wash them now.
When I had my old phone, and before I had a car, I was waiting at a bus stop. I just so happened to be like some fucking office building, and like the inside you could like go in and wait for the bus because they were nice, and they had bathrooms there, and I had to go to the bathroom while I was waiting for the bus, and they had the urinal. I've never seen a urinal like it before. Instead of it just being like a little like chunk that sticks out of the wall, like at like hip level.
It's the one that goes all the way to the
Yeah,
ground.
it's literally just like a full like a half pipe that goes all the way down to the ground, like to the floor.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, this is weird. And I was just like pissing into it. I was like, huh, this is weird. And I pulled out my phone. And I was just like,
weird sensation.
This is a nice little piss trough.
yeah, I always scroll on my phone whenever I piss, just because like I don't fucking know. And that's literally the one time I dropped my phone. And it was into the piss trough. It was real bad.
That's great.
Hold on, I want to try to make
Wretched.
this bottle into the trash can, and I just want absolute silence on the recording for it.
Go.
Fucking biffed it!
But, no.
You actually did not make it in.
It was one time that I went into a Walmart bathroom, and I just I'm shitting in one of the stalls, and I just hear in the stall next to me, "Aw, fucking great." And I come out. It turns out while I was in the stall, somebody shit in a urinal.
Oh my god, people did that so much in the fucking Walmart. They'll go shit in the urinal and then like why do people do that?
What, like, yeah, first off,
The confidence level to get away with that, like
the confidence level just fucking shit in the urinal.
You gotta be dedicated to ruining this underwear in a drive home.
you have to be not only fully prepared to get caught, because there's no way you can like
Justify.
Talk your way out of that.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
especially if you get caught. Like, someone walks in on you shitting in the urinal, like...
there's no matter you get a nat 20, that perception is not going through. But the other thing is like, fucking, you have to be fully confident you're gonna get some disease from sitting on a fucking urinal.
Well, like it's like
You don't have to
amoebas going into your
Yeah, I was
butthole.
gonna say, you don't have to fucking touch cheeks to the fucking
I
piss
do though.
filter.
I press my cloaca to the urinal frequently,
Why do you
like
say
the movie
cloaca? I hate
Wetlands.
cloaca so much.
You guys ever see the movie Wetlands?
No.
I don't think I
I've
want
seen like 3 movies in my whole life.
the fact that you transitioned from cloaca
Yeah.
to it. I don't think I want to.
Yeah, it's pretty appropriate.
Oh.
It's a German movie,
Remember
and it's just this teenage girl does a bunch of really fucking foul shit the whole movie, and she ends up exploding her prolapse in the hospital at the end.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Tim, what the fuck were you gonna say? Because I feel like
Remember that bird show where it was this big red, I forget what they're fucking, stone quackers.
Oh yeah. Oh, I love stone quackers.
I don't know what that is.
So Fox had a little animation thing going on called Fox Animation Domination High Definition, or ADHD for short.
I remember Family Guy plugging that relentlessly.
Yeah, so basically it was a series of small animated shows, about 15 minutes. They had stuff like Axe Cop, which is a cop with an axe. Goran the Mutilator, which is a little girl summons a demon to do stuff for her.
Can I interrupt you real quick?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember Assy McGee?
I
Yes.
don't actually remember it, but because I'm a big Archer fan, I see it a lot.
Okay.
Stonequackers.
Yeah, that's what the show was.
I don't recognize it at all.
It's just ducks interacting like high as shit. Like they
It's
always.
pretty funny. Yeah,
It's
some funny
funnier
moments.
than it should be. One of my favorites being they sneak in and climb into a pool, and the 3 of them start like doing a whirlpool, and the whirlpool goes out of control and starts sucking them in the middle, and just the 2 are screaming. They're like, no, I think they're skinny dipping. So like, no, we'll be touching, no, and they start just like against each other. And the one guy's gets sucked up and goes, guys, I was peeing. No, I'm peeing. All just freaking out, being pressed against each other as they whirlpool.
John C. Reilly's in it.
Who the fuck's John C. Reilly again?
Fucking Step Brothers.
And then there's a girl one,
Not
and
Will
she's
Ferrell.
like,
Yeah, he's the cop.
Yeah.
You know, Step Brothers, not Will Ferrell. That's the one.
Steve Brule.
Is he? I don't know.
Yeah, John C. Reilly, Steve Brule.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Did you never realize that before?
Nah. I didn't know. Nah. He's Tim and Eric?
Yeah. Well, no. Steve Brule is on Tim and Eric. He's neither Tim nor Eric.
Oh, whoa.
Dr. Steve Brule, the character, is on the
So-
Tim and Eric show.
They were just like, hey, John C. Reilly, can you come on our show?
yeah.
I think they know him. John C. Reilly's a fucking gift.
That's pretty funny. I didn't know that. It makes it a lot funnier now.
I love John C. Reilly.
He's
Steve
Pretty good.
Brule's rules. Got leaves in your driveway?
Hose
Just hose them off, dummy.
Dude,
You could
that's
name
some
it
comedy
planets.
shit.
You could name
I
this
love-
one Anne.
I love when he's like,
Mom's name.
when he's in like the candy shop, and he fucking bites into a lollipop and his teeth shatter. He's like, and he's like holding him, and he's like pointing to him. He's like, the cashier, like putting it in his face and stuff like that.
reminds me of a D&D campaign I was a part of one time, where like every single fight my character had, he'd go and knock the teeth out of whatever we killed.
Yeah.
And we were like, it's money where we're going, baby.
I will never forget the first time I ever played D&D with Jesse. My character had a pet goat named Sheldon, and he had a king literally pick up my goat by its hind legs and take a bite out of it. And I literally made my whole character. His name was Timotheus, and he literally was like his whole story was to get revenge on this king, and so I end up building my own empire and getting all these followers. We go to kill this king, and yeah.
I just love the setup of it. Cause
Also broke a woman's neck with my packer meat.
Oh yeah, every so often me and Tim will do this. Basically, it's a mild version of D&D where I just quick run up a town, set up a town, and Tim just does shit in the town. One of which was he had a 13-inch penis for no reason. He walks in, he fucking busts through the window, lands on the ground, just turns, slaps the two elf women's mother and daughter, slaps the mother in the head, breaking her neck immediately, turns and then just like slams his dick on the fucking table in front of the daughter, who's just like
Yikes.
I can't remember what the fuck we were talking about. I can't. Oh, that's gonna kill me now.
Alright, so I was just trying to go through my my notes to see if I could find something funny, and oh boy did I find something. I guess I got super high on September 25th, and I wrote, a prolapse is just a colon muffler exhaust.
It was the day before my birthday.
I don't want that existing in the world.
I wanted to show you that.
What the fuck? He's gonna kill me.
Quick, Hunter, first thing you ate yesterday.
First thing I ate yesterday was probably a burger from my work.
Alright. Well, you gotta puke it up into Jesse's mouth,
What are the
Christ.
odds?
I went from 0 to 100 real fucking fast.
I think I already
Or
checked
if,
it out.
and if
you can't
Jesse
make it
doesn't
burger,
do that,
buddy?
then Jesse has to go find roadkill and eat it.
Alright, well, how about Tim, if you don't beat me in Rochambeau, you have to go find roadkill and eat it. Rochambeau.
Jeppy has won the first round. And now his finger is broken.
Alright, Tim, what are the odds?
Rochambeau.
Tim has won the second round.
Tim, what are the odds you finish all this grog?
Okay,
We'll be back.
1 out of 20.
3, 2, 1.
17.
What did you finish on,
Wasn't
girl?
close at all.
20.
Alright.
3, 2, 1.
14.
Tim, that reminds me, we gotta do the one I messaged you about.
Oh, Sonic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 1 out of 30 Sonic the Hedgehog children's costume. Someone
Alright.
count down.
3, 2, 1.
29.
16.
Alright,
Really don't want to have to
What?
fucking buy that.
alright, Jesse, because Connor doesn't do these. Actually, no, ask Connor.
No, because it's not fair, because you did it
Connor,
with
I'm
me.
gonna ask you this because I think it's in the realm of possibility. It's nothing absurd. It's a little absurd, but what are the odds you have to finish this before you go to work tomorrow? You have to go to Walmart and get a 500-piece puzzle and finish the whole puzzle before you go to work. At 2 o'clock.
I physically can't do that.
You were like, this is
I have
all-
like 2 hours and there's no way.
We'll just do
When
the
does Walmart open?
500-piece puzzle
No,
that's
it's not
there.
that. It's that I gotta go to my grams immediately tomorrow morning.
Oh, I thought you...
We have a 500-piece puzzle here.
Jesse, what are the odds you finish that puzzle before you go to work tomorrow?
I mean, I can try.
That's what I'm saying.
The odds that I will do the puzzle until I have to leave for work, I'll say, is 1 out of 30.
No, it's the game of odds. You have to do it.
I have to. I cannot leave for work until I finish the puzzle.
You have to. No, it's like, why are you at work? I just can't wait until I finish this puzzle. It's like, if you don't want to do it tomorrow morning, you have to start on it tonight.
I cannot come to work until I finish this Yu-Gi-Oh puzzle.
1 out of 50.
Oh my god.
3, 2, 1.
49.
That's not in 50.
I said 49.
Oh, I thought you said 99. I was gonna say, don't pull a me and say a number that's definitely not correct.
Was it you or Tim Connor that we did in odds, and then you said 1 above? It was like 1 out of 15, you were like 16. Oh, fuck.
Pretty sure it was me. My brain's not wired for this fucking game.
You were like, what are numbers? A simple vein? Oh, fuck.
It just shot out the side of the mouthpiece into my fucking eye.
Oh, man, I was eating sour Skittles at work the other day, and
what are the odds
in mine. I was like,
you wear your pants inside out tomorrow?
because it's your last day at work at Little C's.
How do you wear jeans inside out? They don't fit.
No, figure it out.
They don't fit.
I mean, they
You're
will.
just not well.
Yeah, you just have to button them up on the inside.
1 out of 50, I guess.
Everyone's got notes in your pockets.
2, 1,
29.
32. Wow, we got you, Connor. We have it on audio. Me and you saying 32 at the same
but I
time,
wasn't
and
playing
nobody else
against you.
saying any numbers. So
Even if that was the case, I wasn't playing against you, so you're null and void.
Tim, what are the odds you go and you buy an extra large sweater and you wear it as pants upside down, so like the neck hole is coming out of like your ass dick area?
That was pretty good. 1 out of like 40.
Okay.
Cause I don't have them. Like
3, 2,
hold on, wait, I gotta think of a number.
Fuck, it kills me.
3,
All right,
2, 1.
36.
The thought of this kills me. Just the idea that every so often I'll bend over and pick something up, and someone behind him's just gonna get full pink starfish.
Hunter, what are the
Chocolate
odds
starfish.
that you buy the 12-foot Home Depot skeleton?
How much is it?
What?
Oh, let me look that up.
I mean, if it's like, it's probably like more than I'm fucking worth. I don't have a whole lot to my net worth, pal.
I have like 6.
It's 6 pennies, dude.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna wait for you to say something like dollars. Just be
I
like,
think it's $300.
Aw, dude.
the odds are no.
Yeah.
All right, Hunter. What are the odds you buy a new computer within the next like 2 paychecks?
1 out of 15.
Oh shit!
That's lower than.
All right,
Alright, 3, 2,
1.
4. That was close.
I mean, that's just like crossing one off the list, to be honest.
Yeah, that's why I kind of was like, wasn't reason.
Yeah. What are you? I was asking you the same thing, but you're getting one soon, aren't you?
Yeah, hopefully. I'm pretty sure I'll be getting one within the next week or 2.
That's pretty fucking cash money. You get a laptop or a...
I'm getting a laptop because like
You don't have the space for a...
I don't know. Well, no,
For
I
a
don't have the
gaming
space for
computer.
it. It's just I don't know. I want to be able to take it places.
Fair.
Yeah, fair.
Because I also like just playing a lot of strategy games, and a lot of those I can just play on the go places.
Yeah, I'd love a gaming laptop, TBH, but...
You spilled alcohol on yours.
Yeah, I mean, it was a shite laptop to begin with, but the alcohol on the inside doesn't help it run.
Made the processes a little smoother, bruv.
Yeah, I got that processor nice and drunk. Showed that robot a good time.
Got his vibrations down a little bit.
Alright, no. This is gonna go back to the cringe level of the beginning.
Alright.
By cringe, you mean Overwatch or the, like...
Just in general, fictional character.
A hot fictional
Yeah,
character?
the hottest fictional character.
I'll try and redirect the cringe. What is the first fictional character you had, like, a fucking death crush on?
Oh, man.
There's a cricket in
That was fucking... You shut your fucking
That was pretty
mouth.
creepy, actually.
Yeah, that
Close your
was-
legs, whore.
What?
And it was funny because I was about to say, it was probably Jinx from Teen Titans.
I was gonna say
She's pretty
probably
hot.
Raven, Teen
Not gonna
Titans.
lie. Mine was May from Pokemon.
I actually don't know.
I was
Or
obsessed
Belle.
So,
with
we
May.
have 2 from Teen Titans.
Yeah, we have 2 Teen Titans. That's
Wow, it's almost like they sexualized their characters.
kind of funny.
Kind of funny. Kind of funny how I'm into weird shit now because of those. Kind of funny.
Kind of funny how easy it is to
Who did
make
you say?
hentai of those
I
shows.
said, May from Pokemon.
I mean, that's fair, yeah. It's a good one.
I think the girl from Atlantis.
Yeah?
I
Yeah,
don't know what that is.
she do be
She
having that.
do be
hair.
hot.
It was a Disney.
Oh, with the white hair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Fair.
Because I had
Yes.
that movie really...
No.
Fuck.
It was
Okay,
Wonder
I'm trying
Woman.
to
It was Wonder
remember.
Woman.
There's another. Well, that's less exciting.
Because I had the Justice League Unlimited movie, and after that there was the TV show, and there's just one episode specifically of Justice League Unlimited where the Atom is flown up just like in her fucking chest piece, and I remember as a child thinking, seems pretty good. Seems pretty good.
Also, Shigo from Kim Possible was pretty.
Yeah?
Gwen from Total Drama was pretty.
Yeah.
Goth female character, Hex Girls, Scooby Doo.
Oh, dude. I knew, yeah.
So what point does it become cringe?
It's
It's all cringe.
Yeah.
Dude,
It's all
that whole
cringe.
thing was
It's all
cringe.
cringe.
It's all cringe.
It's all
We're
cringe.
cringy. We're the cringe bunker.
Oh, dude. Bro, you knew we were cringe the second Tim and I bust out the Akatsuki rap in unison at any given second.
You knew it was cringe whenever the Akatsuki rap was in the first episode. I like how we reference the Akatsuki rap. You guys reference the Akatsuki rap. Like,
I feel hatred for it.
Well, they reference it like it's...
A well-known thing. It's not.
it's just some fucking dude some British dude on YouTube who has the same flow in every song.
He really do be having the same flow in every song.
Yeah, we do be like,
rap
everybody
calling
knows
you
the
out.
Akatsuki rap. Like, everybody knows it. No, it's not that fucking popular.
I'm gonna go see how many views.
So he
on
probably
it
has. It's probably super cringy, and there's a lot of people cringy online, so it probably has
Oh,
a
yeah,
million
dude.
views.
Oh my god, 6.4 million.
Yeah, I called it.
And that's in a year.
But it's for people like you guys, so it's okay.
Yeah.
You guys like it.
Oh my god, another one?
Alright, well, I didn't need to know that.
There's another
There's
one.
another one.
It just come out.
Why would he fucking stop that cash flow?
It doesn't, it's,
I'm not gonna
yeah.
play it or anything.
It's a different one.
What if we
by a
just
different
stole the
group of
Akatsuki
people.
rap and just like placed? What if we just put the whole Akatsuki rap in our? It's like, alright, we're gonna be silent for the next 3 minutes, 28 seconds.
So,
It's 6 minutes.
going on
Your
about
Akatsuki rap
that-
is 6 minutes.
there's a song that we're trying to ask
we
from
can
a...
talk about that.
We can't call it...
I don't know, probably not.
I don't know what the rules are.
I mean, technically,
Like-
nothing because we're not for profit yet.
Not even just that, but even then,
It's still fair use laws. If you talk about it.
our buddy John's SpongeBob Jihad videos weren't for profit, but Nickelodeon still claimed those.
Well, that's because, I mean, that just makes those canon, huh?
Yeah, that's actually the part. Like I was at John.
Jihad.
Yeah, there's videos where it's like SpongeBob, Big Daddy Screech, and then as he does the motion for you, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. The whole screen explodes and Nickelodeon claims them, so technically those are canon to the SpongeBob mythos now.
It's pretty funny.
Well, it's like how all the other seasons are like not canon now after the first movie.
Yeah, the later seasons aren't, but SpongeBob screaming Allahu Akbar is.
It's like the episode of Pokemon where they had guns and they had like James'
Yeah.
big titties.
Dude, James with tits, bud.
He's like, you're jealous of these, aren't you?
That was my first crush.
Yeah, James with tits.
James with tits.
One of them just like
Low-key.
crush my head with his tits like a Newton's cradle.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Growing up bisexual, being attracted to both members of Team Rocket,
I'm not really attracted to masculinity. I'm attracted to femininity.
I mean, to
To
be fair,
feminine things, so I like feminine guys.
James, I was gonna say, James from Team Rocket is not exactly the epitome of
What are you
masculinity.
talking about, love? That is the manliest man.
Oh, I thought it would be pretty manly. I thought I'd be using my Planet Fitness membership at least 3 times a week.
What the fuck was it?
I go twice on leg day.
Oh, Ash, look at his arms. You're jealous, aren't you?
There is a,
Oh, cake so thick it collapses on your room hole.
there's a video on YouTube called Pokemon but with animals instead. Where Team Rocket shows up and they're doing their thing, and Jesse is doing the regular rhyme and James is just not fucking... I told you to shut the hell up.
I hope you can hear that.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, it's
Fucking keep your
pretty
mouth shut while
maddening,
we're recording, you
actually.
stupid
Dude,
cricket.
no, the other night there was one like in the wall over by the TVs, and Tim and I were like, I'm gonna fucking
Yeah, we
blast a
were
hole
just
in this
playing
wall.
Commander, like Magic the Gathering, and there's this fucking cricket just chirping away, and we're just like, I literally paused the video and I look at Jesse and I'm like, this is literally like maddening.
No,
like
and
I'm going
I can
actually
tell you
like
something
insane.
that I don't know how well you guys are gonna like. Well, that might be a little creepy to think about. Why is it stopping? If it has no trouble making noise while we're talking, that means that we're no reason for it to stop.
No, yeah, no. Oh, no, because, exactly before, like, anytime, because Tim was saying it was coming down from, like, over by the humidifier, and I was like, sounds like it's coming from, like, high up. He's like, well, come over here. So I would go over and sit there,
And it wouldn't
and
happen.
it just silent. The second I went back over to the other seat, it was like, chirp, 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 and we're like,
Yeah, most of the time,
Buddy.
most of the time the cricket will stop if you get too close for it. I don't understand the logic in this setup. You're making noise and then stop when they get closer. But no, that's what I'm saying. None of us are getting closer. None of us are getting louder to it. By all logic, that cricket right now, no reason to stop. Something else is giving it a reason to stop.
kind of funny.
I remember one time I was going into like I was throwing away like my trash
Just do it.
at work, and
Don't do it here.
the door behind me like locks. I'd unlock it, and there's this bird. It's like it's like it's not a bird. It was a fucking insect that was smacking off like
Oh, I know which ones you're
the
talking
light, and it
about.
was like a cicada.
Yeah.
And its like shell was hitting so hard it literally like sounded like someone was like
Knocking.
like throwing like a rock or something at the door, and it came in and it started flying around smacking off the fucking walls and shit, and it was like it's huge. It's like fucking
Those things are like a fucking peach pit size,
yeah.
which is massive for a fucking bug.
The other day I
Hold on.
was
Before we continue, pause it for me because I gotta pee.
I can just tell the story where to go.
Well, I don't want the pee to hear.
Yeah, fair. Like, that's Connor's piss you're hearing.
Okay.
That reminds me. The other day, I was just sitting in my room, and this, I heard something, like, hit against my window. I was like, what the fuck? And, like, I ignored it the first couple times, but it kept, like hitting off my window. I was like, what the fuck? So I, like, peek out my window, and there's this, like, I don't. It's like one of the most majestic looking birds I've ever seen, just standing on my windowsill, and we just make eye contact for a second before he literally shits himself and flies away. It was just like white and red bird, and it was super fucking neat looking. I'm gonna summon my inner bird prowess to go eat the cricket in the wall.
You just fucking hunt the wall cricket down. Go.
My nose is gonna grow super big and like a beak, and I'm gonna just start clawing at the wall and picking out bugs.
You ever see something emerge from the shadows?
Yeah, I've been thinking about that for.
I thought I saw something in your laundry room whenever we first started.
Okay, so did I. I wasn't gonna say anything about it, but
it's pretty fun.
So jumping back to cicadas, those things are fucking creepy looking. I remember I was taking a walk and I looked like you can hear them all over the place where we live. They're just loud as all hell. And I look over and one's just on like the telephone pole over there, just fucking going nuts, just doing the thing. And I just stared at it for a second, thinking, I think that thing could beat me. Like if I fought it, I think that thing would win. I'm uncomfortable. I don't know why I think that, but like there's just this air of like I'm not gonna beat it.
If something has wings,
you lose.
Yeah, I'm just like flying types are super effective against me, and bug types.
Fuck.
I don't do well against
Yeah,
that.
I don't do well against bugs.
I do well against water and dragon though.
I'm bad against ice.
I'm good at rock too, and grass. That's it though.
I'm not bad at dark.
I'm weak to normal, which is weird. I'm the only type that's weak to normal because I have anxiety.
I'm a horny type.
Is that the new 12th generation Pokemon type?
That's the new expansion that Gold 8 and Silver 8 explored.
They get their
horny type Pokemon. They're all the humanoid looking ones that
Hunter, what
definitely
type are
have
you?
horn.
Gardevoir is definitely
What
a
is
horny
your
type Pokemon.
What type am I? Fucking
If you were a gym leader,
loser type.
if you were a gym leader, what type would you specialize in?
I don't know. Probably fire.
Oh.
Fire is always my main Pokemon thing. I like fire or
Yeah.
psychic.
Jeppy?
Poison, for sure.
Water.
Water? Mine would be dark.
Shout out to my girl Agatha, using Poison in the OG Elite 4. Love you, baby.
Shout out to my girl Agatha.
Shout out to my girl Cynthia.
I want your pan dripping.
Yeah, I want all of all the crust flakes from your panties. I want them in a little vial, so I can do a little key bump.
Cringe, bro. This is the cringe police.
That's that devilish charm.
This is a different kind of cringe, which is what I like.
That's that Pokemon porn cringe.
No, I like cringe. It's makes you fucking shiver. I don't like cringe that makes it just hurts your soul.
Hurts your reputability.
I guess there's really not too much a difference in what I say. I don't like the cringe, but it's what the fuck? Yeah, it's fedora, tips fedora, katana, my lady.
Tips fedora, katana, my lady.
That kind of shit
doesn't shave beard.
I could be your angle and your devil.
That kind of shit makes my skin crawl. But I like cringy stuff that you see it and it actually or you say it and it draws a physical reaction from someone just from all the details you say. That stuff makes me. I live for that. I love colorful language.
Oh my god,
especially vile.
Oh, I don't know if I still have the picture, but it's a laptop with the disk drive, except the disk drive is a tray that opens on the front of it, and it's why?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I've seen those. They disgust me.
I'm like, why? I'll have to see if I can find it.
Look at this GIF I sent of this duck.
The fucking what you just sent, bud?
The GIF.
GIF?
The GIF.
Graphic image format?
Alright, it's not a giraffe, it's a giraffe, you fuck.
Okay, cool. It doesn't change. Yeah, it's not a giraffe image format.
That I hated that. I saw someone do that bit on iFunny where they're like, "Oh, it's graphic whatever format, image format." Someone's like, "Oh, so you're saying giraffe and Jeff don't exist?" No, we were saying graphic doesn't sound like a J.
But graphic isn't GIF.
Yeah, it is graphic
No.
image format.
Just because you shorten it doesn't mean you fucking add special pronunciations to it. It's still
You
GIF.
literally keep it the same,
If you
bud.
changed
Why?
it to GIF, that'd be you adding special pronunciations.
Nah.
Because it's already making the G sound,
It's
not the
already
J sound.
graphic.
But giraffe and Jeff.
Okay.
You're changing it.
So you're telling me it's giraffic, like you do?
What is giraffe?
Is giraffic design your passion? Is giraffic design your passion?
No, there's not an I in front of it, asshole. It's
Yeah,
a
but why
GR.
does giraffe and Jeff matter in this situation?
Because GI.
No, because it's
G.
it's not even actually GIF. It's GIF.
GIF.
It's an abbreviation.
Okay.
Okay,
So it should
it's
be,
not the
so
word.
it should be GIF then.
Yeah, it should be.
Okay, yeah, I'll take that over
Alright.
GIF.
But either way, it wouldn't be pronounced GIF.
I'm not backing down.
GIF is the wrongest pronunciation.
Slim Jim.
I think that's a 3 against 1. It's
Sounds like I'm still fucking right.
You're not, because it doesn't make any sense how you would why you would change the first sound from the word.
It's a different word when you shorten it.
You guys get to decide.
No, it's a shortening of a word.
No, it's a shortening of 3 words, which condenses it. It's a different fucking word then.
It doesn't become a new word.
Yes, it does.
It doesn't.
Graphic interface format isn't a word.
No,
So whenever you shorten it down to an abbreviation, it becomes a word.
but if you're shortening it, then why are you changing it after you shorten it?
You're not.
You are, because if you shorten graphics, the short would just be the G sound. That
So
means you shortened it and then changed it.
The letter G, GIF, GIF. You're not changing anything. It's not
Yes,
GUH instantly. It's still Jeff.
already
It's
G.
G.
If the original
Jeff.
word is graphics, then when you shorten it, you still just have the
All
G
right,
sound.
this was the GIF. This was the GIF conversation.
I was about to be like, so you flash your high beams at red lights?
leave a comment telling us how you pronounce the GIF word.
This is the same thing as. All right, I'm gonna slightly change this. Do you guys change your toilet paper so it comes down in the front or in the back?
I don't care.
If you
Yeah,
do it in
I
the back, you should go to hell.
I don't even hang my toilet paper up. It's just sitting next to the toilet like a fucking
That's
like
fair.
the poor person I am.
This is the one thing I will be petty about. If I go to your house and your toilet paper's flipped and it comes around the back, I'm
you're
fucking
changing
flipping
that
it
shit.
around. You're a fucking asshole.
I don't
You
think I've ever.
literally deserve the worst.
I've seen these, but I don't think I've ever given it a single bit of thought.
I like
Yeah, same.
someone made an analogy to it. Beards are cool, mullets are not.
It's pretty good. Although I disagree about mullets. Mullets on the right person.
You have
can
to
be-
rock a mullet, and
The one who's allowed to wear a mullet is Billy Ray Cyrus.
No, that's a lie. I've seen plenty of cute girls on Tinder with mullets.
lots of liberals.
I mean, hey.
I've considered rocking a mullet before.
When I was like 10, I wanted a mullet so bad. Definitely glad I didn't get one.
Cool.
Business in the front, party
Could
in
you
the
imagine
back.
little 10-year-old me running around with a mullet?
Would you hate that more or less than your Skrillex?
You're already a cryptid, Bob.
We're all pretty left here, I would say. I'm about to start fake playing a character that's hardcore Republican just to cause commotion.
I play devil's advocate
Yeah, I
too
don't-
much for anything political to be on here.
Yeah, I don't really give a shit about politics, but
Opinion on
if they-
bouncy balls.
if they keep coming up, I'm gonna be a dickhead. Bouncy balls are fun. I like to throw them in supermarkets down the aisle as far as they go.
This is
And
the
lose
part,
them.
I actually I legitimately used to grab handfuls of
this is the part where you
bouncy balls,
clap, you
I would-
stupid motherfuckers.
I would chuck them on my wall constantly.
I want to go back What are you doing?
Oh, I was gonna do a bit.
Oh, go for it.
I want you to subscribe to the Skunk Bunker for us, and we'll come back weekly for new episodes.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks.
Actually,
I'll say it after.
Hold our hands in prayer.
Yeah,
That reminds me.
So you can just move that around, right?
I don't know. I don't think so. Actually, I could.
Oh shit!
He almost destroyed his bong.
Taking it out of this world, love.
That reminds me, you were telling a story one time on this podcast, and like I think the first episode or two, about Tim used to have a bunch of Mortal Kombat action figures.
I did.
And I left out.
Fun.
I didn't bring up this story.
Oh my god!
About
Are you
me-
talking about the time you broke Liu Kang?
Yeah, me and Tim were playing with his
Dude.
action figures in his room, in his old room, and we were just like throwing them around, just being a little rough, making them fight, and like you make them punch and they go flying across the room. You're like, ha ha ha.
May I interrupt?
I want to tell it.
But it wasn't at my house. It was at his house.
I
He
thought
had
it was at
bunk
your
bed.
house.
It was a.
No, it was at yours
yeah, it
because
was
Tim
at
came
yours.
back with the like decimated remains of Liu Kang, and I was like, "What happened?" He was like, "Har fucking."
You like threw it up against the bunk bed and it fucking shattered.
Yeah, I think it was at your dad's house.
No, I swear on my life, it was at your house.
Alright, it doesn't really matter where, but we were playing, and it was just like, you just kind of make them punch each other and they go flying across the room. And we were doing it, just having fun, and I was like, watch this, and it made, like, Baraka punched Liu Kang, and it just, like, threw Liu Kang, like, 7 times harder than I meant to at the wall, and his leg just exploded, and I was like, I just, like, looked at Tim, and he was like, dude.
It's okay. I think I told.
They're like the best toys
You've
ever.
unearthed a memory for me too, though. Fucking, I want to say maybe the like third time I hung out with Tim. He had all these G.I. Joes, and they were like the old G.I. Joes. Like, so they're not like the most durable. One was a snake guy, and it got to the point where we're like, yeah, hold on. We're like kicking them, and we're tossing them across the room because they're getting like launched out. And Tim and I think it was Riley who was with us too. There was a third person who
Give Tim PTSD.
well, both of them did this. And, like, I remember them both hunching back down to do another little fight, and I kick one, and the guy goes off, and he hits the wall, and he goes behind something, and as he goes behind something, I hear the unmistakable sound of, like, 18 pieces just trickle down stuff. And I remember it felt like an eternity when I stared at that wall, and neither of them had known at the time, and all I thought was, I don't want him to not invite me over, so I'm just gonna pretend that didn't happen. And I have, to this, like, I did not know when you found it. All I know is that at some point, like, one of the next times I came over, I was like, I should pick that up before he figures out what happened. I move it out, and there's nothing there. I'm like, we're just gonna pretend we don't know anything about that.
It's really fun.
I'm trying to think of
But-
other time.
Earlier, I think I told Hunter this, but earlier today, Tim and I were out bunking the skunk, and Tim decides, let's just throw the lighter up in the air, and just lands on the roof. I just look at Tim, and I'm like, buddy.
I literally rip it from his hands, and I'm like, I make those sound effects, and I look up. I thought it was just gonna come down back like to where I was, but I went a little. I kind of had a little oof in my throat, and it fucking went up higher than I expected. And came down on the roof, and I just like I looked
Never
at
came
him.
down.
We heard it like smack into the gutter, and we're like, oh.
Tim has this amazing habit of just wanting to do a bit like real fast and somehow just fucking up royally.
But it ends up
botching
making the
everything.
bit.
Fucking my Arctic chill. I had ordered a fucking thing from Dairy Queen. I think it was called an Arctic chill. It was a nice little like slushy drink. And I'm drinking it, and I have to get some in my pocket, so I'm like, hey, Tim, can you hold this? And he's like, yeah. I hand it to him, and he takes it, and in his mind, it was, I'm just going to pretend to drop and be like, oh, but instead of it, tossed to my other hand. However, he just didn't open his other hand, so it just slapped
So
off
the
and
funny
hit the
thing
ground.
is, I joke about dropping it. I'm like, oh, And then he's like, all right, Tim, can I have my drink back? And I go to like toss it to my other hand. I'm not joking this time. I forgot to open my one hand. It smacks off my hand, hits the ground.
Goes everywhere.
And he's looking at me with like a death glare.
Furious, and
Explodes
we're
off
right
your
next to
knuckles.
like a children's playground, so I can't swear or anything, or I'm an asshole. And I'm just like, we were like 10 feet from the fucking Dairy Queen. I got like 2 sips.
Hey, it's wrong, buddy.
I want to revisit something we were talking about earlier. Someone brought up something about like pissing yourself.
Yeah, that was me.
Like what's the weirdest time you ever pissed yourself? One time I was on like a first date with a girl. It wasn't even like a first date at the time, but we were just like hanging out, and like that just kind of like we started dating a little bit after that. But like I was walking her home from where we were hanging out.
Peed in her mouth.
Yeah, and she was like, go. Nah, and I was walking her home, like, and I was holding in my pee for like literally all day. I couldn't, my bladder was fucking bursting at the seams.
You were like,
I could not hold another eyedropper milliliter full of piss in my body, or I would die. I would literally get toxic shock syndrome. So I was walking her home, and like she was just like saying something to me, and I was just like, "I'm so sorry, I have to piss so bad," and I just sprinted away from her into the woods, just like so fucking fast. And I actually ended up pissing like half my piss down my leg while running, just from the force of running. Just made me piss.
Damn.
So I just like pissed myself a lot. But nature was on my side because it was dark out, so she didn't have to see my piss stains.
You fucking wet leg.
Yeah, I ended up telling her later, and she was like, "Oh, that's actually the funniest thing I've ever heard."
That's super hot.
Yeah, but then she ghosted me, so I don't know. 2 years later.
She was like, "Can you please do that on me next time?"
All you gotta do is ask, baby.
I was gonna say, new hypothetical. Would you piss on your significant other?
Yes.
For half a second, Hunter, I thought you were just gonna be like, "Why'd you have to take it there?" I was like, "Oh man, usually Hunter's down for that weird shit."
Other hypothetical, would you let your other significant other piss on you?
No.
Why?
I don't want to be pissed on.
Okay.
I think you're pretty weak for
It's
that,
sterile.
Connor.
It's
Cool.
warm.
I don't care what it is. I just don't want piss on me. That's all it is.
Well,
in the shower.
don't piss it out if you can't get pissed on.
If they want to be pissed
No,
on, then
never
why
piss again if you don't want to be pissed on.
Just don't get it on my face. That's all I ask.
You ever just bathe in pig's blood?
No.
Any blood?
No, Tim.
And I know
No,
you
we
don't
don't.
either. Where are you gonna get the pigs, Tim? This isn't a fun. You think Tick has chickens? He has pigs that you can bathe
I want
in
to
the blood out?
become a Red Lantern, and I kind of need to bathe in human's blood.
No.
Well, pigs aren't humans
No.
unless you're counting like cops.
I knew that was coming too.
Well, I was gonna say unless you're counting Animal Farm, and then I was like, oh wait, there's an easy
I thought you were
shot
gonna
there.
say unless you were counting anteaters.
I want an anteater to put his snout up my ass.
Oh my
and
God.
Get out all the dingleberries.
I want my tongue to become like a
Like how you
fucking
thought-
anteater so I can get all these fucking crickets out of the walls.
that too.
Jesse, I love that you thought that he'd be upset when you said pissing, and then that shit comes out of his mouth.
then
Just
it's like,
anteaters.
anteaters.
Anteaters, so I could put my snout up to fucking.
That's that
suck
one
it.
anteater to put their snout on my ass to get
That's-
the
okay.
dingleberries out.
That's it.
I'll be an anteater to suck out Belle Delphine's dingleberries if she wants.
Bella Delphine sucks.
She's hot.
She's
She's
Oh, your
she sucks.
bathwater?
No, I don't have fucking money like that.
Like how that was the only objection. Not that it's a waste of money.
And
and
yes,
probably
I'd
not
drink it
actually-
too before you ask.
It's probably not actually her bathwater.
There's
No, I'm
I
pretty
can
sure it
drink.
was, because I'm pretty sure there was someone who drank it and ended up in the hospital.
she had like
That doesn't
footage.
mean it's her bathwater. That just means it's sewage.
That's fair.
She had footage of her like bottling at least one of them with water that was on her asshole and pussy. It's just all I ask.
that lucky patron got the golden ticket.
Maybe she took the time. You know, God bless her. Godspeed.
You know, maybe she thinks the thing that gets her money is a actual job, but Who knows?
She found something, and all right. If before Belle Delphine was popular, if you were like, there's gonna be a girl that like, porn. She's gonna make porn even like better. She's gonna like make the next big thing in porn. You're like, how could porn gonna be? How's it gonna be like the big thing? How can you do that? And all she does is cross her eyes and open her mouth, and people are like, all right.
I don't get
I win.
That's on the list of shit that I am not.
It's because the only thing I'll say is she does it good. Other people don't make it look good.
So you're spitting a cup.
Yeah.
Fill it.
You ever have someone spit in your mouth?
No.
It's kind of cool.
Look, getting your mouth spit in is pretty fucking hot.
It's pretty hot.
It's pretty cool. Like,
Connor, I think you're just weak.
I just don't like fluids being launched in me and at me.
I don't like a lot of fluids, but I like girl fluids.
I like
most sorts.
Most fluids.
No. All right, we're ending here.